What's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. This segment is going to be a skill study on one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC. There's so much to unpack here with this guy. You can make a 30-minute video, but I'm just going to go over some stuff, some categories. Truly an amazing fighter, Petr Yan. Very complete, highly skilled. Alright, so let's not waste any time. Takedown defense. You can see here in this clip, Dodson actually gets deep on a single. Petr Yan displaying awesome balance on one leg, pushes down on Dodson's head, turns his hips, whoop, leg right out. And of course, in Petr Yan fashion, goes on attack mode. Actually takes Dodson's back. In this next clip, Jimmy Rivera ducks a shot, gets in deep on Petr Yan's hips, trying to turn the corner on him. And if you notice, Petr Yan uses his right leg to block Jimmy Rivera advancing and taking his back. Doesn't let him turn that corner. Petr Yan spins, turns into his opponent. Quick short knee, wrist control, tries to come over the top with the overhand. Yan's inside fighting is just ridiculous. How he can find attack angles, throw overhands at that close of a range and have them land, it's crazy. But we'll get into that later. Some more defensive grappling from Petr Yan. Very simple sweep. Dodson has top position, Petr Yan elevates him, creates enough space to spin, turns into his opponent, arms out to defend himself and frame, creating space and exit. Right here, great shot by his opponent, gets in deep, turns the corner on Petr Yan, actually gets a takedown briefly, but Petr Yan doesn't settle, doesn't allow his hips to be pinned, immediately turns, spins in, pushes off the opponent's head to create space. Still working his hip out and his leg. It looked like he was going to go for a sweep and try to roll his opponent over his right shoulder, but I think that more was a distraction and diversion, because in his opponent going to the right to block that sweep, Petr Yan uses the same momentum to stand up himself, get his hip and leg out. Some more awesome takedown defense, Petr Yan in attack mode, opponent gets in, Petr Yan with the underhook on the right side, overhook on the left, spins his opponent to the left, wrist control, twists him to the right. He's basically out, little inside fighting, short chopping left hook. Some more great takedown defense and inside fighting by Petr Yan. Uriah Faber measuring the shot, throws a right hand, is deflected by Petr Yan. Lead leg available. Uriah Faber hooks the back of his right leg, tries to get hold of Petr Yan's hip. Petr Yan immediately frames, gets his hip out, wrist control, ducks the left hand from Faber, still maintaining wrist control, which frees up the short chopping elbow. I mean, really proficient, awesome defensive grappling and wrestling. Let's get into Petr Yan's striking. This man is always on attack mode, doesn't let his opponent off the hook. Everything comes with a price. So one of the more impressive things with Petr Yan is his variety of strikes. Often the aggressor, attacking you with the barrage of strikes. His ability to cover distance, switch stances and strike is super impressive. You can see here against Dodson, Petr Yan is crashing forward with lefts and rights, switching stances. And here's some other high level stuff, trying to take the angle. There could have been a right hand for Petr Yan, but Dodson has his left arm up and bails, aware of what was coming. They say the best defense is a great offense. Again, Petr Yan always in attack mode. Just a barrage of shots. Doesn't let his opponent breathe or rest or think. Beautiful slip. Left overhand. Crazy angle. Landing on the mark. Again, another slip. Look at his stance. Orthodox now. He's equally as dangerous, orthodox or southpaw. Slips the jab on the outside. Hard right hand lands on the inside. Craziness. Petr Yan orthodox position, hand is in his opponent's face, measuring, also obscuring his vision. Opponent throws a punch, Petr Yan slips, his hand is still measuring, boom, uppercut, grabs the back of the head for more power, second follow-up uppercut. Inside fighting is crazy. Here's Petr Yan playing handsies with Dodson, measuring, Dodson falling for it, is guarding defense open. Petr Yan with the zero, kind of like a shuffle punch. Lands, follow up right hand. Look at that, immediately grabs the back of the head, thinking of the next course of attack. Tries to go for the knee. Short little chopping punch, holding the back of Dotson's head. Tries to end with a right hand. You can see in this clip against Rivera, Petr Yan with his lead hand slaps Rivera's hand out of the way, creates an opening for attack, fully extends, right hand down the middle. That one doesn't land, but look at the step forward. A lot of extension again and reach. Boom. Lands a looping left. Drops Jimmy. Check this out. Handsies again with Dotson. Gauging reaction. Dotson extends his right hand out. Petr Yan tries to land a right hand. Deflected by Dotson. Petr Yan, aware of return fire, slips that shot. On the outside, comes up with a left uppercut. That one would have took off Dotson's head. Petr Yan, always defensively sound, slips the left hook. His technical striking is amazing, offensively and defensively. Craziness. Alright, let's go over some of Petr Yan's inside fighting. Super dangerous in the clinch position. Up close, in tight. We're talking uppercuts, hooks, elbows. Here Petr Yan throws more of a distraction left hook. Tries to crash Uriah Faber with a right hand. Uriah Faber definitely ducks it. But there goes Petr Yan, left uppercut, right up the middle. Boom, finds its mark. Beautiful stuff. Here goes Petr Yan and Faber again. Petr Yan with a jab. Yan looked like he was defending a right over the top. Feels Faber reaching for his head, maybe a possible knee coming. Petr Yan elevates, holding the back of Faber's neck. Twist Faber, more inside grappling. Faber trying to control Yan. Can't really get down on his hips because Yan has that right underhook. Yan turns him, goes for the trip, doesn't work. Faber ducks his head. Yan sees an opening, pulls his head down. This was really supposed to be a knee to me, but Petr Yan turns it into a kick. Wow, lands on a mark. Faber's down. Check this out. Petr Yan always thinking about defense. Right hand up high, protecting his chin. His left shoulder's high. Pretty much fakes a left hand. Grabs the back of Rivera's head for leverage. Boom, short uppercut. Still measuring with his left hand. Looks like he tried to grab the back of his head again, but follow up right. Crumbles Jimmy. Right here, Petr Yan going for another trip. He's very good at those. Faber not falling for it. That's okay. Short left hand. To wrap up, just a couple of clips of Petr Yan's offensive grappling and takedowns. You can see here Jimmy Rivera going on attack. Petr Yan ducks. Rivera doing the correct thing is getting his hips out, trying to get underhooks. Petr Yan switches to a single, takes the angle, steps over. Basically uses a whizzer on his right side to shuck Jimmy forward, exposing his back. And look at this masterful shifting of weight and leverage. Gets behind Jimmy's legs, uses his body and right leg as a lever. Jimmy falls right over. I mean, beautiful technique, incredible. Here's a simple throw / takedown attempt. Petr Yan fakes a right hand. His opponent is actually thinking the same thing. Tries to get a body lock or get in on Yan's hips. Look at this, Yan sneaks his right leg, overhook with the right hand. His thigh is the lever and fulcrum, shifting his body and his opponent's body weight, pushing with the left hand. Tosses him. Of course, in Petr Yan fashion, attacks, follows up with a kick to the head. Man, like I said, you can make a 30-minute video and still not cover everything that Petr Yan does. He's such a tricky opponent, so skillful in so many facets of mixed martial arts. He's got the striking, offensively and defensively. He has offensive grappling and takedowns, defensive grappling and takedown defense, amazing inside fighting, high fight IQ, cardio and conditioning through the roof. When it's all said and done, Petr Yan to me is going to be one of the greats. Amazing fighter. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to do more of these skill set and tactics videos. You guys seem to enjoy them. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, like and share, appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.